All right, all right, all right. Welcome back, you inglorious bastards and magnificent bitches.
It has begun!
It is I, Doc Camo, and we're back for my thought of the day.
How dare you!
Gonna dare on, Greta, gonna dare on because somebody's fucking with, or something's fucking with natural karma. I don't know. Something's fucking with the U.S. food system.
Winning? No.
Damn, I just spilled coffee all over me like a fucking idiot. But anyway, a bunch of our fucking food processing plants here in the States have been burning down and shit. Plane crashing into them, fucking explosions, boiler explosions. Like, these are some weird ass fucking coincidences for them to all fucking be attacked at the same, relatively around the same time as shit. So, you guys can make up your own mind with what's happening, but the Great Reset people, the people in charge of the World Union are trying to tell people that there's a global famine coming. I think they're going to use that as the next piece of trying to like fucking take control like they did with COVID. But that's a whole nother story. It's neither near nor there. That's my opinion. There's no facts or evidence. Well, there's no confirmed evidence that is the case. There is certainly evidence suggesting that could be the case, but that's a whole other story. But let's get into this first article where we see this. This is from Politico. We see the storm coming. U.S. struggles to contain a deepening global food shortage. Biden officials are scrambling to limit the damage from fast-spreading food shortages sparked by Russia's war in Ukraine, but they face complex political and logistical challenges. I don't know why we have to fucking combat the global food crisis. Can't Europe combat their own global food crisis, especially since at the very least our infrastructure is collapsing and our food is falling apart? But it is what it is. We can't really fucking help you with food if we can't process our own fucking food. Well, with the burning down of the food processing plants, this next round of food processing is not going to be good. So this coming winter is probably going to be bad, so you might want to stock up on food, but that's a whole other story. As Russian forces refocus the brunt of the military assault on Ukraine's food producing southeast, U.S. officials and lawmakers are struggling to help ward off a deepening crisis both inside Ukraine and for fragile economies around the world, already reeling from the climate disasters and COVID-19. Russia's military is pushing further into Ukraine's wheat fields, which could jeopardize millions of tons of grain set to be harvested in July, threatening sustained shortages in countries across Africa and the Middle East that rely on Ukraine as a major source of their grain and sunflower oil to feed millions of people. The crisis has also contributed to skyrocketing grain prices, which have made it harder for humanitarian organizations like the United Nations World Food Program to respond. The agency says it needs an additional 16 billion. Damn. Oh, damn, I'm dying. Is it over? Nope. Damn. Sorry. I need 16 billion to feed the record 137 million people for the rest of the year. And the gall of calling anything that the United Nations does right now humanitarian when they like defend shit like fucking China and shit is astronomically fucked, but it is what it is. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky told the UN Secretary Council Tuesday that Moscow has provoked a global food crisis that could lead to famine in Africa, Asia, and other regions, and large-scale political chaos in many countries. The White House and State Department officials are working with USAID and WFP to counteract the shortages, and President Joe Biden had pledged $1 billion in humanitarian assistance for those affected by Russia's war in Ukraine and its impacts around the world. We need stop sending money like this. The president needs to stop sending money to other fucking countries. We can't help other fucking countries. Our food processing is fucking burning down. People are burning down our cities. Some of Flint, Michigan doesn't have adequate drinking water. Like, we need that money here. We need to fucking rebuild here. We need to focus on here. We need to put America first. Period. This fucking globalism bullshit needs to end until America's first.
That's how winning is done!
You want me to help you with the goal? America needs to be first. We need to take care of us first. We need to be good here. We need to secure our fucking mask. Like in the plane fucking scenario, you need to secure my fucking oxygen mask, our fucking oxygen mask, before we secure the oxygen mask of the people sitting next to us. That is the way shit works. That's how fucking People are fucking retarded, and we need to end this garbage. But after Congress approved $4 billion in humanitarian assistance for Ukraine and refugees in nearby countries in the omnibus spending package last month, many GOP lawmakers have little political appetite for further global food aid funding. And while the administration has some resources it can tap without Congress to send American-grown food to regions in need, we can't fucking process our own food because of the damages. We can't send that food to Ukraine. We're gonna need to eat that food ourselves. I'm sorry. Food processing is down. We need to make sure that food is here for us to eat, because we're gonna run out of fucking food if we can't process it. That's just fucking common sense. So, it is what it is. Now, while the administration has some resources to tap food need, agricultural realities, including widespread drought last year, the timing of the planting season, and the rising cost of inputs such as fertilizer and fuel limit how much the U.S. crops can help fill the gap created the U.S. crisis. Yeah, no, it can't fill the gap because it has to fill our bellies because of the other shit that's going on. But that's a different story. I don't want to keep harking on that. According to Too Familiar with the Plans, the administration plans to unlock additional international food aid in the coming days, including the Bill Emerson Humanitarian Trust, a federal cash reserve of $260 million the government keeps to buy U.S. grain and other commodities to send to foreign countries in crisis. How about we use that to fucking help ourselves instead of fucking having it in supply of when we're fucking in increasing the debt ceiling to have fucking extra money to do fucking garbage when we have money just lying around. Lawmakers are preserving Agriculture Secretary Tom Vilsack to approve the withdrawal of funds in USAID, and the first needs to formally request it, but congressional aides acknowledge the available funding has dropped the bucket compared to the total aid that's needed. How do we have money just lying around when we have shit like this going on and we're in debt and shit? I don't understand how that's even fucking possible. Like, I don't know. I don't want anybody to go hungry, but people are going to have to start figuring out their own food situations again, because it is what it is. This is the fucking thing we're getting into, and as we're going to go over in these current fucking systems, America has lost a considerable chunk of its fucking food processing capability. So I don't want to be sending fucking food that could be used to feed starving Americans in the coming winter to other countries, because America should come first. I'm just fucking saying. Thank you for checking out this clip of my Thought of the Day podcast. You can catch this podcast every Tuesday through Friday at that'sonpoint.info by 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because that's how winning is done. New clips go out daily, and we can't do this without you, so we appreciate your support. With that being said, consider joining for $5 a month, and you get early access to the uncensored version of this, early access to our weekly That's On Point podcast, and access to exclusive content only for members. All the money that we receive is going to go funnel back into this to hire more journalists and do more things for you guys, because that's how winning is done. It really is. We got a merch store and stuff. You can help there, and if you can't help via money, you can always just leave a comment, and share this out there, because that helps us more than you can immensely know. That's the best way to help. Just leave a comment, and share. And if you're listening to us, leave a review. Leave a good review. Help us boost us in the podcast ratings and get us up there, because that's how winning is done. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.